Hello Milky fans, MelkStehul here with you for another Idle Heroes video. This week is week 2 of the Chinese Glory Celebration special holiday event. There are no updates, so Heroic Miracle goes for 2 weeks, and most of you should have already done it by now. The Prophet Summoners event, again, it continues. I've done it 3 times. So if you've been watching my past 2 videos, you would have known that I've done 1 round in Dark, 1 round in Forest without any success, in which I rage quit. That was my very last video. But then secretly, out of frustration and out of boredom, because it is day, I think, 45 of unemployment for me, I actually did another Forest round. I got my last Demon Hunter, and I managed to E for my Asmodel because I created a 10-star Demon Hunter. But this week is a bit of a boring week. Like I said, it's a continuation of the last week's event. What's updated are the celebration packages, and that's pretty much it. So if you were wondering, are these good value? I've done the math, right? So I've done the math comparing these packages to these packages. And in doing the value calc, I've largely ignored the value of these carnival boxes because, let's be honest, they're basically 3-star food. And if you're going to get 4-star, it's basically impossible to get 5 stars. So there's no point in valuing these with any gems. 3 stars worthless. You might get some 4 stars every now and then. And yeah, if you do great. This stuff I valued at 0 as well, 0 gems, because it's so random. You don't know what you're going to get. Gold is worthless in this game because you get it every day for free. Spirit's worthless. Promotion stones are kind of worthless. Magic dust. The only thing that's not worthless are the guard coins and the monster bits. Hard to put a value on those, so I didn't. So in comparing the value packages with the celebration packages, I basically ignored the extra things you get besides the profit orbs and the gems because it's hard to value them. This is just 5-star food. How do you value elite 5-star hero shards, right? Because you can't get anything good anymore from them these days. So effectively, it's just 5-star food, even though it's elite. So on the basis of that, on the basis of the fact that I've only valued these packages as just the profit orbs and the gems you get from it, using my trusty spreadsheet, I'm alt tabbing, bear with me. So and it's quite surprising when they've actually redone the value packages. If you don't already know, it used to be the cheapest value pack was always the best value, just without a shadow of a doubt. But recently they made the top one far more competitive in terms of values that you get. But it's surprising. I did the math again today just to see what it looks like, and it's actually this value. Well, firstly, the things to note is there's not a big difference anymore in terms of the cost of each profit orb, especially for this event. There used to be a huge price difference between, say, the $70 package and the $10 package. They used to be just wildly out of proportion in terms of how much it costs per profit orb. But when you look at this, they all seem pretty line ball, except for this one. So like I said, the $10 package, the cheapest package, used to be the best value, but now it's the worst value. Uh, and if we look at a similar, well, the celebration packages are at the bottom, but effectively how you read this is with the $100 package, you get 5,000 gems, you get 33 profit orbs, and the cost per gem is 20 cents, and that's universal throughout all the value packages, which is great. Well, or not great, depending on how you look at it. And then the profit orbs, they vary in price, but not greatly. So the best value is actually the $30 value pack, which I found surprising. Let me double check it's still 30 bucks. Yeah, still 30 bucks. So it's $3 per profit orb. But that's not wildly different. $3 compared with $3.03 if you buy the $100 one. But if you wanted to spend this event, I guess if I look at my spreadsheet, the best value one is actually the $30 Carnet Celebration Pack for this week. And the gems are 5 cents cheaper. That it matters given you're buying 2,000 gems. And the profit orb it's the best you can get in terms of dollar per profit orb. It's comparable basically to the $30 package here, except that you get more gems and obviously you get the food as well as 10 of these boxes, which again I value this at 0. This isn't 0, but it's a nice bonus. So if you're going to spend this week and you didn't spend last week, or you just want to spend money this week because you got cash, I don't know, maybe you want a scratchy ticket and you win a lotto, uh, this is the one to get for this week based on the math that I've done. And if you want to spend even more, you're stuck out in profit orbs. Generally, the best time for me, in my opinion, to buy these value packs is when they have these events and they go give away these extra little freebies like this because it's free, rather than a normal week, a normal profit orb event or profit summon event usually only gives you the gems and the profit orbs and it gives you nothing else. It's nice when they tie it with another event at the same time. Like say for example, they might tie the profit summon events this year Black Friday, and Friday might have its own currency. That's when you should spend and buy these value packs because you get these extra things for free. This week I value them at 0, but they're not worthless, right? It's nice to have. So I generally, when I want to buy Prophet Orbs or Heroic Summon Scrolls, I generally wait for them to tie it with another major event that has some other currency in there to get that extra value. That's when you should buy. But that's just my personal philosophy on spending. I'm VIP 10, obviously spend a ton, but I'm also a smart spender. I spend selectively where I think there's most value. But that is the value packs for this week and the celebration packages and what you should buy. The other thing I wanted to talk about in this video is what you should focus on. Uh, because in arena, and I'm just talking from pure PvP point of view. For me, PvP I'm both a PvP and a PvE player. PvE obviously different dynamics, and you focus on different things. I tend to focus more on PvP simply because of these tokens. These, what do they call them? No, don't buy it. What's it called? So many names for so many things in this game, and I don't know what it's called. I think it's Arena. No, it's a glory coin. Okay. It's a glory coin. These glory coins, two of them get you one profit orb, right? And you might be like, well, MelkStehul, I never win. It's hard for me to get them. Look, if you focus in any way on PvP, you're going to get these guard calls over time. And so then the question is, well, should I focus when I do PvP? Should I focus on building one strong team and dominating Crystal Crown League, or should I focus on Trial of the Champion? Personally, for me, I know I will never win Crystal Crown League. There are just people in here. These guys are whales. Omen, Bruce, anyone in the top 10. These guys are basically whales, right? ZZYB, basically, he's the whale of whales. Look at that. He's the only one with an Oberon team, right? Everyone else has a GVE team that's either fully 5-star or close to fully 5-star. See, the top 5 stars, Mickey, 5-star, VIP, he's annoying. This guy, I don't know how he gets up there, but he's my arch nemesis on the server. VIP, if you watch, you're my arch nemesis. So he's a continuous thorn in our on our server. Please don't join Meg. If you do, I'll have no one else left to attack. So Zabel is also a whale. As you can see, all 5 stars. Basically, anyone in the top 10 has an all 5-star team, and it's just near impossible to win. I only try and come in the top 20 because I think that's reasonable. I know I never come in the top 10, so I'm not going to spend to try and get into the top 10. Once you know that you can't match the spending levels of the people in the top 10, it's kind of easy to decide where to go based on the reward brackets. So here, if you can't come in the top 10, 11-20 is the next bracket, and that's a pretty reasonable bracket. And then after that, it's 21 to 50, and it doesn't matter if you're 21 or 49. If you're in this bracket, 21 to 50, you might as well just have a powerful enough team to come 49, because there is no incremental benefit to coming to 21. I actually think they need to cut that reward level 21 to 50 to 21 to 30. 31 to 40, etc. 21 to 50 is just such a huge band that it's just not worth it anymore. Um, and there are a lot of people that just fall outside of 21 that probably can be in the top 20, but they just don't bother attacking at the last minute to creep into the top 20. That's what I do. I stay up. Well, I don't have to stay up, but when the season ends, I stay up and I fight to try and stay in the top 20 because the season rewards, if you come in the top 20, well, you get 80 more of these glory coins compared with if you come 21 to 50. And 80 might not seem like a lot, but 80 over a long enough time is a lot. Uh, and so that's why I stay up to get the maximum amount of glory coins from Crystal Crown League. But like I said, I don't really focus on Crystal Crown League because I know I'll never build a power enough team to come to the top 10. My focus is actually on Trial of the Champions, which occurs every week as well. And here's the math. Here's the math, right? Crystal Crown League, you get a daily reward, and Crystal Crown League goes over 2 weeks if you didn't know, right? One season is 2 weeks with daily rewards uh, that you get at the end of every day, obviously. So these are the daily rewards that you get, and I've only done levels 1 to 50. So these are the levels. This is if you place this is your place, what you place. If you place one, you get 400 glory coins every day from Crystal Crown League, and at the end of the season, if you come number one, you get 800. So that's 40 times 14 days plus 800 coins if you win the season. You get 1360 glory coins at the end of 2 weeks, and that's about it's touching on 7 profit orbs because remember each profit orb from the glory coin shop is 200 orbs, right? And if you're wondering what you should buy in the shop, absolutely buy uh, the profit orbs. Everything else is just rubbish. It's just not worth it. Come on, load, load. So if you're thinking about buying these shards, don't. Just buy profit orbs. Profit orbs are the best value in terms of this glory coin shop edge. These avatars, they're kind of useless. I mean, no one gives a shit about avatars. I don't know why they have them here. It's not like people go, ooh, nice sexy avatar. No one gives a toss about avatars. Glory coins is all about food. And the fact that you need 350 just to, well, not even to the reason why this is poor value is because you basically need times 5, 1500, call it 7 profit orbs to build one 5-star hero. 7 profit orbs will get you enough food to build more than one 5-star hero. They didn't do the math right. They completely cocked up the math. Profit orbs are the best value spend in the glory coin shop. So when you're doing these arena events and you're saving the glory coins, you're buying profit orbs. That's it. Anyway, I digress. Why do I focus on Trial of the Champions instead of Crystal Crown League? The pure and simple reason is because with Trial of the Champions, the rewards are much better. Trial of the Champions happens every week, and this is what you get if you come first. You get 1200 glory coins, all the way down to 540 if you place 21 to 40. Over a 2 week period, if you come 21 to 50, you're going to get 1080 glory coins. You compare that with 626. That's about a 70 difference across the board in terms of rewards, right? You're getting 70% more rewards here than you are here. So what does that mean? What's the so what, right? All right, I get more coins here than I do here. That's going to affect your team composition, guys, right? So there are guys that I can tell just looking at the power difference between their Crystal Crown League team and their Trial of the Champion team, you know they've sunk all their power into just that one lineup. So I'll give you a good example. So for example, my power in Crystal Crown, Trial of the Champion is 5.4 million. That means I've using all my top heroes, my overall team power for all 3 teams, right, is 5.4 million. You compare that with my Crystal Crown League power, where it's 3.4 million. That means I have 2 million spread out across 2 other teams, right? And that means I'm clearly, yeah, you can tell that I'm more of a Trial of the Champion players. You can tell pure Crystal Crown League players because they've concentrated basically 80-90% of the power into the Crystal Crown League team compared with the Trial of the Champion team. So a good example would be if I go to Trial of the Champions. Let me see if I can find one. Forget about these guys, they're whales, right? So their Crystal Crown League team, I think, is about 4 million power. Close on. These guys just spend crazy, right? So we can ignore this. Okay, Lith is a good example. Lith, Trial of the Champions, 3.8 million power, right? But if you look at his crystal, hang on, where were we? Uh, yeah, okay. If you look at his Crystal Crown League team, he's 3.4 million power. That basically means he's only got one really good team. And it's basically this team. Everyone else is trash. That means he's going to get smashed and creamed on in Trial of the Champions. because he's only got the one good team, and it's hard to spread that team across two teams to carry him across the line, right? So his power here, see, 3.7 million power. Basically, you can see he's tried to spread that one mega team across at least two teams to win enough battles to be competitive here. And that's his game. And if you're not a big spender, that's probably what you're going to do. You're probably going to try and focus on that one team, uh, and that's fair enough. Or certainly you're going to do a lot of regressing, and you're just going to try and build that one team just to come top in Crystal Crown League. I don't regress. I never regress because you lose a bit of five-star food. Uh, I'd rather much I'd much rather keep building on my existing heroes, even if they follow the meta, because over the long run, I'll know then I'm building my overall power for Trial of the Champions. My aim at the end of the day is to just keep placing well. In fact, my aim is to come top 10 Trial of the Champion week on week, because I get 1,560 glory coins. And that's about 8 profit orbs, guys, that I get every 2 weeks just from being competitive in Trial of the Champions. And that might not sound like a lot, but over the long run, that's a lot of free profit orbs just for concentrating on building a more, I guess, broad team than a concentrated single team. And so there are other examples of people that focus on just Crystal Crown League than Trial of the Champions. So, for example, if we go to, should I pick on Bernac? Bernac, thanks for watching. Bernac's a subscriber. So let's see how he does. So in Trial of the Champions, I actually can't attack Bernac because he's a subscriber now. I promised him I wouldn't. So Trial of the Champions, he's got 4.5 million power. Let's see what he's got in Crystal Crown League. Bernac, are you placed anywhere? Here we go. 3.4. So he's also got a two-pronged strategy. For him, I'd recommend, you know what? You're probably never going to be in the top 20. What's his lineup? You're probably never going to if you want to be truly honest with yourselves, you're probably never going to be in the top 20 in Crystal Crown League. So you're better off focusing on building teams with synergy to come into the top 10, the top 20 for Trial of the Champions, because over the long run, you're just going to get more profit orbs there. So that's a free tip for you. And thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing. So that's my tip to Bernac if he's watching, right? For me, if I were you, I'd focus on Trial of the Champion. I think you're more competitive there. People often neglect it because it's harder to build three teams, three average teams, rather than one super team, right? It's a lot easier to focus on building that one super team than it is to work out, okay, how do I be competitive in Trial of the Champions, where you basically have to come up with two top teams to basically cream everyone else. It's a different mindset. It's a different strategy here. You can't just build. Okay, I'm gonna build 10 E5 heroes. No one has to. Besides the top three players, no one has the resources to do that. The only person that has enough money to build the basically E5 everything is ZZYB. He's not on here because he's kind of lazy. I think he's given up on the game because he's probably spent so much money on the game. If I can pull up his lineup, ZZ Boy B, don't be shy, where are you? Okay, he's not on here. But ZZYB, basically, I think he's collectively, he has about, I think, 7 or 8 million power. And like this guy's got basically 7 million power. He's basically got E3, E5, everything. So it's going to be impossible to beat any one of his teams. And it looks like he's running Rainbow all across. And yeah, and similarly, this guy, Origin Earth, I know he runs this first team is basically his Crystal Crown League team. Everyone else, this is a trash throwaway team that everyone is going to try and exploit. And I know his last team's quite powerful because he's got 6.4 million power. This first lineup is worth about 3.9 million power. That second team is 2.4 million power. If you just do the quick and dirty math, hard to beat, very hard to beat. So if you're watching anyone on my server, be careful of that last team. Very, very tricky. Uh, but yeah, That was basically it. So I just really want to talk about two things today: the value packages. If you're gonna buy, spend on the this $30 celebration package. I think that's the best value one. Uh, and if you're doing PvP, please consider doing Trial of Champions. Different mindset. Rewards are much better and it's often neglected. Everyone usually always goes for Crystal Crown because it's so much easier. It's just about building that single most powerful team, and that's fair enough. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But this is often dominated by whales. If you're not going to spend, or if you are going to spend, just be aware of where you can competitively place and think about whether or not it's worth just building that one powerful team or building I guess a more balanced and broad team with Trial of the Champions, where, as I've shown, the rewards are much better, right? It's 70% better over the same 2 week period compared with Crystal Crown League. So, hope you found that video useful, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend ahead.